Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers and the breaking news that just broke a couple hours ago when it came to the selling of the team. The Lakers, guys, they broke the news. According to Shams Charania of ESPN, he basically puts out there that the Buss family is entering an agreement to sell the majority ownership of the Los Angeles Lakers to uh, uh, Mark. Sorry, guys, I just lost something. Where is it? Yeah, Mark Walter, the CEO and chairman, holder, company, and tells us CNN, sorry, ESPN, what's this called? Jeanie Buss that she will continue to serve as the role of governor after the sell. And guys, he basically bought the Lakers for $10 billion, the largest sale in professional sports franchise in the world. And there it is for you guys. And the Lakers, after 46 years, they sell the team to a billionaire that's going to bring a lot to the table, guys. It's the end of an era. That's what it is. It is a dawning of a new era in LA. Uh, look, guys. Mark Walter is a guy that should be well known for everyone to know about when it comes down to it. He is the co-owner of the Dodgers, the LA Dodgers, and guess who's the other co-owner of the Dodgers? Magic Johnson. So, when it comes down to it, guys, this was a big move for the Lakers to make. And I am surprised that they made this move when it comes all said and done, guys. This was a surprising move, but at the same time, it is not a bit of a surprise that this move was made by the Los Angeles Lakers, or basically the Jeanie Buss and the Buss family when it came down to this decision. This was supposed to happen. It was about to just come to a head, but at the same time, we just didn't know when. But finally, it has happened. After 46 years, the Buss family had decided to give the majority ownership to someone that will run this team, with a better advantage and a better opportunity that they could. So that's the bottom line, guys, when it came down to the role of this signing by the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes all said and done, guys. The Buss family, 46 years in the purple and gold, hands the club, will soon to be the majority owner of Mark Walter, the CEO of TWG Global and co-owner of the LA Dodgers. And we all know what the LA Dodgers are doing right now, when it comes down to it, guys. I mean, this is the reality. They are building a big culture in LA when it comes all said and done, guys. And, when it comes all said and done, I mean, it is a really good situation, what they're building there. And just imagine what Mark Walter will be for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes down to putting investments in the team, a beloved franchise. And, it's just going to be very interesting what the Lakers will do to potentially, be now with the new ownership in the helm now. Now, obviously, Jeanie Buss will stay as the governor, as I already mentioned. So, but this is not a bit of a surprise though, because this is a situation, like it's kind of like a transitional thing for like anybody that takes over like a certain role of a certain you know presidential role or whatever type of ownership role. So, this is a bit of normal, but yeah, it's just a matter of time until, like we saw from Mark Cuban, when he sold the majority share of the Dallas Mavericks, he still stayed on as the governor of the Laker, or sorry, the Dallas organization in the of the Mavericks. So, when it came down to it. So, it is a situation where that's obviously does happen when it comes down to certain ownerships giving their big share, but they still want to be part of the Lakers culture or whatever type of culture they want to be in. So, this is kind of a similar situation. What basically what Jeanie Buss is potentially going to do, um, moving forward after this payout that they obviously received by Mark Walter, and with that $10 billion deal or agreement that obviously went down when it came down to it. So this is a big game changer, guys. When it comes all said and done, it really is. And it's not a big surprise, really. Like I said, so it was a bound to happen, and obviously it did. And we saw multiple teams were doing it, even the Celtics. So it was just a matter of time until we see the Lakers go into that type of fray and potentially, do so. So this was a big situation, guys. And obviously, as we can see here, the Lakers sold the team for 10 billion, and you can see by the Celtics they sold it, I believe, last year. It was for 6.1 billion. So the Lakers obviously take the record for the most expensive sell in U.S. sports history when it comes all said and done. And yeah, and guys, this was a big one here. And just look at the list. Look at the list here. I mean, from I thought, if anything, the Broncos were the most when it came down to them selling their team, there was like the most in sports history. But the Lakers take the cake, and even the Boston Celtics at one point, and now and the Washington Commanders, which, by the way, Magic Johnson is owner of when it comes all said and done. So, um, but yeah, I mean, the Walmarts, they own the Denver Broncos. I mean, that's just amazing how, just imagine how much Mark Walter is worth when it came to purchasing the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, that just takes the cake there when it comes down to those owners that try to win by teams in that sort of way. So um, this was a big one, guys, when it came down to it, and good for the Lakers and good for the Buss family when it comes down to getting that type of investment here. I mean, just look at here, guys. Wow. I mean, 1947, 46 years that the Lakers or the Buss family owned the Lakers for so long, and they just been that brand, that type of basically that ownership that everyone knew of throughout the Lakers history since 1979. That they purchased a team, that it was a type of situation where it was a really good family owned team, and generations took over, even after Jerry Buss passed away. um, it was a situation where his son took over. Obviously, it didn't go well, and obviously Jeanie Buss, who won a championship for the team in 2020. So it was a really good ownership when it came down to it, and it sucks to see him go. But at the same time, new faces and new opportunities should be added to this Lakers organization and the franchise when it comes down to adding more investments into this team and everything like that. So this is going to be a very interesting what we're going to see from Mark Walter and the rest of the teams that he's or the team that he has to potentially be added on to this Lakers organization. Now, it is sort of remains to be seen at this point what Mark Walter and the rest of his crew going to potentially do with this Lakers team now moving forward. Will he keep Rob Pelinka? will he potentially keep JJ Redick? I mean, those are not his hires and not the people that he wants. But it just sort of remains to be seen at this point what he will do. It's so up in the air, guys, but please make sure to stay tuned for any news, rumors, updates, speculations about the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes all said and done. This is a a really big news, not like the Luka Doncic, type of breaking news, but it is something to really talk about when it comes all said and done, because it is something to really think about of what could be now the future of this Lakers team. And of course, just, it's just a new era. That's the reality of what we are witnessing now when it comes all said and done. So, but yeah, I mean, guys, this was a big of a surpriser when it comes all said and done. So, but continuing on, obviously, I want to show you guys. Or actually, no, I'll just stick here, honestly. But because all the information is really what's here now. Or maybe I can do something here. Let me show you guys more. I can stop this sharing here and maybe share something else so you guys can see the article of what Shams Charania put out there for everyone to read about. And basically, guys, that it was based, it was just how things went down. In addition to Jeanie Buss, will remain as the governor. So, she will still remain, as I already mentioned, similar to the situation what Mark Cuban did with the Dallas Mavericks, and just a couple more years, and they maybe will sell the full share of their majority, or of their share of the Lakers, maybe. But it sort of remains to be seen. You never know. Maybe she will stick on for a couple more years, and that could be a possibility. But you never know, guys. Anything could happen. But it sort of remains to be seen. But there's a guarantee that a part of the agreement that the bus will remain in charge of the foreseeable future, and Walter fully endorsed this plan. So he agrees with it, obviously, and rightfully so, though, because if you really think about it, the buses have been around for many years, so they know the ins and outs of the Lakers organization. So, it's just something that's kind of normal for a certain owner who buys a certain team, or whatever type of scenarios of how new leadership comes into play of a certain business, that they like to have some of the former people that were around just to walk us through for the many years that you guys have been in power and all that. So, and that's what basically what um Mark Walter, and obviously I actually agree with it. Keep her around, see what the ins and outs of the Lakers, and the culture and the atmosphere, and hopefully once you get to know everything, maybe you add some more new faces, or maybe potentially just add some better um people to the job, if that is the possibility. So this is kind of normal, obviously, when it comes down to it. As we all know, um, he's the CEO and chairman of the holding company of TWG Global, has been a stockholder for the Lakers since 2021. So yeah, he had a bit of a share, obviously, into the organization for the Lakers, but yeah, I guess he's now the full majority, not full majority, but the major majority of the Lakers share when it comes down to it. Um, yeah, he also purchased the shares up to 26%, and also received the rights of the first refusal of the majority share of the team. So I guess he got like first dibs for that opportunity. So when it comes all said and done, uh, let's see. He also had interest in multiple professional teams, including the Dodgers, of course, and the Sparks when it came down to it. So that's also a good thing there when it comes down to it. Obviously, there's a bit of a history here, guys. I mean, the Buss family, guys. I mean, they have been an storied family when it comes down to running this Lakers organization. Numerous, multiple championships been added on to this team since they arrived. I believe 15, right? 15 world championships for the Lakers organization. If you want to count the rest of well, obviously not count them, but just that's what it is. Maybe 14. I might be mistaken about the numbers here, but obviously, when you look at it, they ran LA when it came down to it, guys. Um, and then, just my fault. This is right here. My apologies. 11 championships. Why I said 15? I'll take that back. So, yeah, 11 championships, the most by any NBA team during the span, which is a really good accomplishment there when it came down to it. And obviously, the passing of Jerry Buss obviously came a bit of a toll because let's just be real here, guys. There were some dark times after his death. I mean, there was not a lot of good, rosters that were put together during that time, and most of that had to do with the signees that a son of Jerry Buss did. Obviously, bringing in like Timothy Mozgov and that ridiculous contract that he was throwing in left and right, and it was just Luau Dang. I mean, just a horrible time to be a Laker fan at that particular moment. And Kobe just being around, in his, he wanted to win a championship so badly and get number 6, but obviously it never happened. And I think injuries played a big role in that, and that Achilles. I mean, it was just a bad year for the Lakers in that particular time. And obviously, there were some changes after that with Jeanie Buss taking over to serve as governor since and basically being the owner of the team, uh, you know, taking over her brother's job. So that was the right move for her. And then she brought in some key guys. I mean, obviously, when you look at Magic Johnson and now Rob Pelinka, uh, there were some times when there was some success, but then there was some times where there wasn't that winning mentality that we all appreciated from the Lakers at the time. After um, that has always been championships and bust, but every single year has been a bust. So that's the reality. Even though we had Anthony Davis, we made some really good moves during that time, and now we got Luca. There's a lot of promise now with this new ownership taking over. What they're going to do with Luca now, and seeing here from Ramona Shelbourne. Yeah, this is just a recap of the trade that went down with Luca and Anthony Davis. Let's see here. Oh, and yeah, Magic Johnson just basically saying that we're getting a good owner in Mark Mark here. So when it came down to it, so obviously as him being the co-owner of the LA Dodgers himself, he knows firsthand of what we're getting in Mark Walter when it comes to all said and done. The best choice, and it will be the best caretaker of the Lakers brand, and that's what it is. That's what we obviously need. We need an owner when it comes down to it to be the guy that knows the culture of LA, knows the fan base and the organization, the ins and outs when it comes down to the opportunities to potentially show what he's made of when it comes all said and done into the new era of LA when it comes down to it. So with him being the owner now, so it is something that obviously Magic Johnson puts in length when it comes down to it, and we're obviously seeing it now with the LA Dodgers. The LA Dodgers already won 2 World Series when it comes to all said and done in those 12 years since. So he took over. So obviously he's building something with this LA brand of baseball. So now he's potentially going to do it now with the LA, Lakers when it comes to all said and done. Um, Accomplishing not a lot, and obviously it's going to be, and guys, it gets us now more closer than ever to what LA Dodgers fans are seeing from their team. as some of you may know, I am a Dodgers fan, as you can see. So, it is, I follow them here and there. I'm not a big following when it comes to the Lakers, but I tune in here and there, and they've been successful. I mean, just see what Mark, Walter did. I mean, he basically brought in Oshiotani, the big name when it comes down to the type. And speaking of the Dodgers, they just won tonight, so kudos for them. Go Dodgers! But when it comes down to it, guys, it was a situation that he is trying to build a winning team, and hopefully we're going to see that now moving forward with him buying the Lakers now. So it sort of remains to be seen what he's going to do with the inners of the Lakers organization when it comes to Rob Pelinka, and of course when it comes to the situation with the what do you call them, um, with the coaching staffs, and obviously maybe adding on some more better experience, people around maybe Rob Pelinka. But you never know, maybe he will just upright fire Rob Pelinka and add in some of his guys that are doing very well in the Dodgers organization. I heard there's a former GM of the Atlanta Hawks that's currently the president of football operation, not football, baseball operations in the LA Dodgers that could potentially take that role, but you never know. We just have to wait and see about that. Could be some others in the mix that maybe Mark Walter will potentially be putting in when it comes all said and done. So let's see here, guys. Yeah, let's see the manager, Dave Roberts. Marks that it is a very exciting day for the Lakers and the city of Los Angeles. Yes, it is, because we basically have a guy that runs LA in the baseball side of things, and now he's going to run LA when it comes to the basketball side of things. Now, I mean, this is such a big turning point in the Lakers era, or just LA era in general, when it comes down to sports, and having one guy, uh, you know, having control really of both league storied franchises when it comes to all said and done. So it's just an exciting time, but it sort of remains to be seen what will be um, in our horizon when it comes to the Lakers now after this, after the Buss family game paid 10 billion when it comes to all said and done. So Johnson, oh yeah, this is from Magic Johnson. Is he is certainly he is certain. Sorry. uh, uh, yeah, Jeanie Buss made the deal only after being convinced that the Walter will do the rights will do right for the Lakers. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. I mean, you have to make sure that you're giving that you're giving a when you're giving the keys to your house, that this guy is going to take care of the house, and that's what basically what um, Jeanie Buss made well known when it came to giving it to, Mark Walter when it comes down to it. And I think she did the right thing. When it comes down to it, he's doing a great job with the LA Dodgers, and they won two, World Series championships last year, and then 2020, I believe. So that was 2020. So yeah, it was a good time where he's been very successful now so far with the LA Dodgers, and they're now the top team in the MLB. So this is a really good time to be a LA fan, in LA when it comes down to it, and the Dodger side of things. But now more than ever, we're going to see some more success coming our way, hopefully for the Los Angeles Lakers, with now Mark Walter being, the now the new honcho really of the Lakers organization when it comes all said and done. Let's see. Let's see here. Read some more here. The Lakers have been in control since, 46 years. That's a very long time for ownership. The longest ownership in any current NBA, franchise, and that's rightfully so. Herb Simmons bought the Indiana Pacers. He's currently now the oldest owner of the NBA now, since the Buss family just sold the team to Mark, when it comes all said and done. So I guess he has now the current role, which is now he's in the NBA Finals, and they could get eliminated tomorrow, but you never know. Maybe they will survive and go into Game Seven, uh, where all in the NBA Finals versus the OKC Thunder. So it could be a possibility, but you never know. We just have to wait and see for tomorrow. But yeah, now the Indiana Pacers owners are now the oldest current ownership in the NBA. After the Buss family selling the team. So yeah, that's the reality. But when you look at it, guys, the Buss family, I mean, they're going to be missed. They're going to be missed. They made some really good, moves throughout the years for the 46 years, from the Magic years, the Kareem years, drafting Kobe, trading for Shaq, then obviously having Kobe being the face of the team. There were some good times, there were some bad times of losing games, losing some records here and there, losing players when we traded Shaq to the Miami Heat. Sure, we got Lamar Odom in the trade, and there was some good moments out of him. Um, we also got Pau Gasol, the pairing with Kobe, and then we went through a kind of a bit of a drought, drafting players left and right from Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, D'Angelo Russell. I mean, Julius Randle. The list goes on, but we've never been so successful because of that. Because there was not a lot of winning mentality at that time. So we went through that. And then LeBron James came about and joined the team in 2018 with the help of Magic Johnson, obviously with Rob Pelinka as well. And then he left, but yet he's back as being the co-owner of the LA Clippers. Sorry, the LA Dodgers. So it is great to see him back in the fold. Hopefully, and this is just coming from me. My hope is that he doesn't return to the front office type of mesh. Hopefully he would just be an ear to the new owners and just have some input, but obviously not making some big decisions. That's why I'm kind of hoping that maybe, even though Rob Pelinka did sign an extension with the team, that maybe just give him a year, see what he can do. But if he doesn't work out, look for some other good experience, because this is a great opportunity now. Now more than ever, we always felt every time the Buss family, went for hirings, they always looked for the inner. They look for the inner relationships, the family type of connection with the Lakers type of feel, and they go that route. But now that's not the case anymore. Now we can get somebody like, you know, um, a Bob Myers, or maybe somebody that will be a good experience GM that can obviously come into the fold of the Lakers organization and really put on a type of GM role that will obviously be a really good, um, help for the Lakers for many years to come when it comes all said and done. But I personally think from Mark Walters is that Walter, excuse me, that he will potentially just maybe give some of the current people in charge with the president of basketball operation, Rob Pelinka, and JJ Redick, of the head coach for the Lakers, is maybe a year to see what they are made of. And if it doesn't work out, they will look elsewhere. That could be a possibility. And that's the possibility reality. And this is another thing. No more Rambuses. All right. Kurt Rambis and Linda Rambis, they're no longer part of the fold of the ownership now since they sold the team. Uh, Talking about Jeanie Buss and the best rest of the Buss family. So, this is a good opportunity, a really good opportunity for not to see them anymore and not having their input when it comes to head coaches and certain moves of just building this team. So that's another thing. So that's good on that sort of end to not have their input every single time. So, um, Mark Walter is going to really have his really good opportunity to really build this Lakers team to his vision, like he's doing now with the LA Dodgers. And, guys, just the chemistry that we're going to have with him being the owner and just that connection with the LA Dodgers now more than ever. It's always been there, but obviously now more than ever, we're going to be so connected. We're going to be so connected with that type of fan base and this fan base. I mean, we're still one city, one cultured sports, loving of the sports of LA type of sport, but at the same time, it's just more connected than ever. Just having that type of connection now with the Dodgers and now the Lakers coming into the fold, and it's just that's where we belong with one another. When it comes all said and done, uh, that's just my opinion about that. But yeah, that's the thing here, guys. And just reading more here, yeah, I mean, see, this is a similar situation here. With Jeanie Buss, what she did today. So, just the governing aspects is similar to what Mark Cuban did when he sold the majority of his stake. With 3.5 billion in 2023, uh, and obviously similar situation with the that's basically what he did, but he still stayed on as the governor of the Dallas Mavericks. But obviously, he sold. I think the rest of it. Did he sell it in 2024? I might be mistaken, but it seemed very recent because obviously when he left, things kind of went in a bad direction, and for that certain organization, not for the Lakers side of things with Luka Doncic, but it was something. It was something that happened, and obviously we witnessed. So it was really great to see when it comes all said and done. One of the greatest trades in NBA history, and now more than ever, guys. I mean, with new ownership, with new player added on, star player to for the future, there's a lot to be invested more than ever now with Luca and now this Lakers team and now new ownership is just it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to watch. Hopefully, some great things will come to this Lakers organization now more than ever with this guy running the helm of the Lakers, organization now, and it's just going to be very fun to see what he is made of now with him being the owner of the Lakers than him just being the owner of the LA Dodgers when it comes to all said and done. So, guys, it's just a really good time to really be a fan of the Lakers organization when it comes to all said and done. It's very fun to be, honestly. Already seeing the comments. Thank you, Daniel, for coming back. I had to make a new one. For some reason, I just didn't like the live stream that I put up earlier today. I just, muted for almost 6 minutes, and that kind of defeats the purpose of how this channel was all about. So I'm glad that you came back, and I really appreciate the love and support you gave me on that one there in my last live stream. Thank you, Daniel, for joining. I really appreciate it. And go Dodgers indeed. Go Dodgers indeed. They just won tonight, so that's just a good moment to witness there when it comes all said and done. So, but yeah, guys, I mean, there's it's going to be a great time in LA when it comes all said and done with the new ownership being added on to this to this Lakers future now, and there's a lot of promise ahead of us. And if any newsworthy to talk about when it comes to this new ownership and adding some new moves when it comes to maybe adding on a GM or maybe potentially replacing Rob Pelinka if he does it right away or not. It sort of remains to be seen, guys, because it's just so fresh now that we just have to wait and see. But make sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe to ZSN on YouTube. It's really important that you do so you'll be in the know of when I go live or when I upload videos about everything that comes down when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers and their offseason plans. I believe the draft is next week, I believe. So it is going to be very interesting what the Lakers will do with that second, round pick. Either they will use it, or maybe they'll trade down, or maybe they'll use it in a trade to potentially trade for a player. You never know what they will do with it, but we just have to wait and see. Um, I haven't really made any draft, predictions. But I will be making maybe one to maybe next week. So, because obviously the draft will be in that certain time, and maybe if they do use it, who should they use it on? I will just say it now. I think maybe use it on two positions, either a center or a shooting guard. That's the best position that the Lakers have to be looking for. Obviously, going into free agency, but at the same time, it's just something that that I have in mind when it comes down to it. So if they want to use the second round pick um, in the 2025 NBA draft when it comes all said and done. So we just have to wait and see. We have to wait and see about that. But it is something that we just have to look forward to next week. So, but obviously, as we all know as well, I believe in 2 to 3 weeks is the NBA free agency. And there's a lot of writing, especially now with the new ownership, that they have to really hopefully invest into some really good players that will help us win now with just LeBron still peaking into his final years of his career. Sort of remains to be seen for how long, but with new ownership, he may stay longer. You never know, but we just have to wait and see. And now Luca being the face of the team, it is going to be very interesting of what this new ownership will do to build the best team around Luca for the future. So we just have to wait and see. It's so up in the air at this point, but we just have to wait and see. But obviously, number one priority is to find a center, a lob threat type of guy. I mentioned some numerous names in my last video upload. Not my last video, but a video a month ago that I uploaded for the Lakers offseason plans. Go check that out, guys. I went into depth about certain players that I think the Lakers will potentially pursue. Also, check out my shooting guard analysis and also my point guard analysis as well. So, and I will be making a video very soon about my final predictions for free agency. Obviously, it's going to contain about the Lakers' number one priority, getting the center, and then just obviously getting the best center that will work well with Luca moving forward. It sort of remains to be seen what is out there for trade wise, but it's so up in the air that I think the Lakers will focus more on free agency and getting a center. Clint Capella comes to mind when it comes to all the categories of the center that will fit well next to Luca. When it comes to lob threats and grabbing rebounds, offensive rebounds as well. So, we just have to wait and see about that. But other than that, guys, this is a really good time to potentially see what this new ownership is going to be all about with the draft next week, what their decisions will be, and also free agency when it comes all said and done. What are they made of? We could potentially wait and see about that, maybe, hopefully, once we reach those points. But you never know. Maybe by that time, maybe they'll make some changes or not. You never know. But we just have to wait and see. But yeah, guys. I mean, so far, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to see what this new ownership will be. We'd have to say thank you to the Buss family and their service for 46 years for LA, for the Lakers organization, for the fan base, and what they brought for us with those 11 championships that they brought to the to the organization, and wish them nothing but the best, guys. And I'm wishing him a lot of best for Mark Walter. It is going to be very interesting what he is going to show for us going into this new opportunity for him, this new era of LA, with him leading the helm of the ownerships. And I just want to say, guys, it sort of remains to be seen what his input would be into these Lakers front office. Maybe he would just be the final like sayer of who will be who we sign, and if this is the right move for certain trades, he'll be the final say for that. Similar to what Jeanie Buss was, but maybe he will give more freedom to the maybe Rob Palinka, or then maybe potentially new president of basketball operations. Could be Bob Myers, but you never know. We just have to wait and see about that. But yeah, guys, it's going to be a exciting time. Please make sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe to ZSN on YouTube. And guys, please give me your thoughts about this Lakers new ownership. Do you guys like this move? Do you guys hate this move? You're going to miss the Bus family. Anything, guys. I really want to know your thoughts about it. And please give me also your thoughts about the Lakers and their free agency plans, the draft. I will be making a video probably next week for the my analysis about the draft and what the Lakers, if they're going to use it, if they're not. But if they are, there's a couple of names in mind that I do have when it comes to that particular role. But we just have to wait and see about that. So hopefully by the time next week comes about, I will be uploading a video of my draft analysis, but we just have to wait and see. So, and yeah, and free agency is just maybe 2 to 3 weeks away. So stay tuned for that. Hit that notification bell for your thoughts, for my thoughts and my opinions about the draft for sure. And I will be uploading videos left and right once the Lakers do make some moves in free agency. So stay tuned. Really, stay tuned. And I will be uploading very soon about everything about the Los Angeles Lakers and their offseason plans. And guys, if you have nothing else, I will be ending this live stream. So thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And I want to thank Daniel once again for being the real one. And thank you for joining me on my last live stream, which I obviously deleted because I just didn't like it. I wasn't in the professional type of atmosphere, so I couldn't give my best on this uh, on this platform. So unfortunately, but I think this time around it was a bit better. So I it's been a while that I went live for all of you. So it is something that hopefully will be a continuation. Hopefully coming soon, especially with the free agency coming about for the Lakers when it comes all said and done. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for that when it comes all said and done, guys, because lots of players are showing a lot of interest of joining the Lakers, and centers are number one priority for that. So we just have to wait and see what the Lakers will potentially end up being once we go into free agency with the new ownership and all that. So um, we just have to, it's just a waiting game. We're just being patient for free agency to come about. Not a lot of talk about the draft. So since the Lakers have the second round pick this year, no first round picks for them. So it is something that when it comes to, sorry, Okay. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. I had an internet trouble. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end this live stream here. So, I said what I had to say. So I will end this live stream with just just there's gonna be some promising opportunities now for the Lakers when it comes all said and done. So I wish the Mark um Walter nothing but the best for his with him being the new owner now, and hopefully he just adapts to the Lakers culture, and hopefully we'll start to turn things around for us for the better, and bring the same culture what the Buss family did, only better, with him being the owner of the LA Dodgers, and with him now being the Lakers. Hopefully you bring that same mentality with the Lakers, hopefully moving forward. So thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Apologies again, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next live stream, in the next video. Please make sure to hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you all in the next video and the next live stream. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.